To cut a window mat, you'll need a few things: a cutting mat, a ruler, C-clamps, an assortment of stuff I'll show you later, mat board, and a print. Okay, to get started, I first put my print down on the mat board, and then I decide how big I want my window to be. I like a little bit of the printed paper to show through so I can have my signature and a title. So I usually do about 1/4 of an inch all the way around, so I just did the top and the bottom there, and now I'm going to mark that right down on my mat board. I'll just make little tick marks all the way across to eventually draw a straight line. When I draw the straight line, I usually turn my pencil just a little bit so that you get Alright, now I got my print back down and I'm going to do the sides. So again, I'm doing about 1/4 of an inch on each side. After I get my lines drawn, I'm going to make little arrows so I don't accidentally cut my mat board the wrong way. With the Logan mat cutter, you get a nice angled edge. Here is the famous Logan, and the C-clamps. It's time for those now. So we're going to line up our line with our ruler at the edge of the table so that the C-clamps have a good grip, something to grab onto. So once you get that lined up, you just take a clamp on each side and you squeeze these ones to tighten them up. Now I'll take the Logan cutter, and there's a little line at the edge. You can't really see it from this angle, but I line that up with my bottom line so that I don't have too big of a cut line on the edge, on the corner. And then I just slowly go all the way across, pressing down really hard so that I just have to do one cut, and it's very clean and seamless all the way across. So I've already flipped it around and I've realigned it, and then I'll just show you another cut. Again, match up that line, don't want too big of a cut. Pushing down hard on the ruler itself so it doesn't jump up, as well as with the Logan mat cutter. Slow and steady makes a nice cut. So I have a little bit of an edge that's stuck, so I didn't get it quite cut all the way, so I'll show you how to fix that. Just slip it around, take your little box cutter, or an X-Acto knife would probably work, even a utility knife. Just make sure your blade is really sharp. I lift up that edge and I just very lightly try to cut so I don't tear any of the mat board material, so it just gets a nice even line. And then if you do get little fuzzies, I'll show you how to get rid of that with a nail file and a bone folder. Enter nail file. So you just kind of lightly want a light touch and rub down these edges. And then you use the bone folder to smooth over it once again, kind of burnishing it away, making sure there's no fine little particles that would get on your print. I get rid of all my pencil marks. Obviously you want to do that. You might not want to draw as large of a line. Some people don't make such a big line so they don't have so much to erase. But get all that taken care of, and then you're ready for your tape. I get mine from, I think B&H sells this, as well as Adorama. It's a light and precious tape. It's archival, so it won't break down over time. You want to lay your mat board open so that your beveled edges are out. Okay, now I'm going to cut tape for the corners to hold my print in. So you want to cut 4 pieces. I do about 2.5 for the size of print. So you want to put something clean and heavy down over the print so it doesn't move during this part. I just use my Logan cutter because I always keep it in a clean spot and I know it's going to be okay. That's it. Thanks for watching.